This is an odd angle to start playing in. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect with Drake Shepherd and yours truly, Dragon16. Just want to make a few apologies. There seem to be some explosions going on outside. I'm guessing some people are confused by the weather here in the UK and think it's November, so they're setting off their fireworks for a good old bonfire night. I was going to say it's going to be, which is starting to be eclipsed over here by Halloween, but that might stop me off on an anti-American rant. And it's always this game, isn't it? Alright, that's how we get into it. So, we've got a few options on what to do, haven't we? And by options on what to do, I mean we've got the Geth activities and we have Cerberus. I think those are the two options we have in the side questy things. And then Vermeer, where something bad happens. On the 11 to 14th camp I was on, someone mentioned something bad happened in Vermeer before I quickly covered my ears and started screaming. I got some odd looks. No, I didn't start screaming. I think I was going, no, I don't want to hear it, don't want to hear it, don't want to hear it. So I know something bad happens at Vermeer, but I kind of already knew that anyway from copyright strikes. Well, not strikes, but content ID claims. One of the bits of music they claimed was Vermeer Tragedy or something. No. So, Armstrong Nebula for the Geth or Cerberus. Now we were dealing with Cerberus last time, so I think we're going to go there now. Yangtze in the Voyager cluster. That's what we're going to do. Take on this three-headed dog that apparently has rabies, according to Cecilia Lundberg. And I've probably mispronounced your surname, for which I apologise. Where is the Voyager? Voyager. It's around here somewhere. Voyager cluster. In we go. Yangtze, there we go. Travel to another system. Right, so we have a few planets. There are Patagiri, then Alrumta, Dragier, Binthu and Renchato. Now that's where we want to go, Binthu. So we'll explore the other ones first. Might get some random items, might get some interesting facts. Who knows? Patagiri has a thin atmosphere composed of neon and chlorine. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of silica with deposits of copper. During the long cold night, the chlorine in the atmosphere falls to the ground in the form of frost. That is quite cold. Surface temperature, minus 118 Celsius. Ugh. And we found some thorium. Thorium. There we go. Still waiting to find Lokium. Norse mythology joke. Or Marvel joke. Is he Marvel? Yes, Marvel. That's the one. I sometimes struggle remembering who's Marvel and who's DC. Other than the big guys, obviously. Batman, Superman, they're DC, Wonder Woman as well. Green Lantern, I think that the whole Lantern Corps thing is DC. And then you got Marvel, like X-Men, Spider-Man. Unless you're in alternate dimensions or clones. Ugh. Right. Alrumta is a small, rocky, terrestrial planet with a trace atmosphere of nitrogen and krypton. Its frigid surface is mainly composed of light metals with deposits areas or deposits of frozen ammonia. Someone didn't proofread this properly. Survey. Prothean data disk. You detected a weak signal coming from the far side of the planet Alrumta. Joker brought the Normandy around and your salvage team picked up a small escape pod trapped in orbit. There was a long-dead Turian inside. Oh, sad. Along with a few personal items and a Prothean data disk. Yay. So, Dragier. Dragier is a small barren rock with a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. The surface is frigid and mainly composed of silicates, with deposits of magnesium, aluminium, and other light metals. Dragier has a weak magnetic field, making it unsuitable for drive-discharge operations. Light metal. We found beryllium. I think the person who discovered it named after his girlfriend or something. I may have mentioned that before. Or was that just a joke in Horrible Science? What was the name? Oh, what was the name of the book on chemistry? No, it wasn't. It would have begun with a C. because they do the alliteration thing, all rhyming, and not much really rhymes with chemistry. Like confusing chemicals? I don't know. Renchato is a close orbiting hot Jupiter. So it's basically a gas giant that's really hot and kind of has a very strong gravity, I'm guessing. With traces of sulfur, in its hydrogen. Right, Renchato is a close orbiting hot Jupiter with traces of sulfur. Its hydrogen helium. Grammar. With traces of sulfur in its hydrogen helium atmosphere. The disruptive gravity well of the gas giant prevented any planets from forming nearby. Right. Just we had Alrunta where they put deposits areas, and then which doesn't make sense really. Well, actually, maybe it does. Let's have a look. Thinking about it, because deposit can be a verb. No, because it's with. It's mainly composed of light metals with deposits areas. Yeah. If it was like its frigid atmosphere has light its frigid surface has light metals, and due to the temperature, the atmosphere deposits areas. There we go. That would make sense because it's using it as verb. But right, Binthu. This is where Cerberus is apparently, and we can land. Binthu has an atmosphere of carbon dioxide with a permanent haze of toxic chlorine and clouds of sulfur dioxide that periodically drop torrents of acid rain on the surface. Its crust is mainly composed of sulfur, with deposits of calcium. Like most worlds in the Voyager cluster, Binthu has only been charted within the last 20 years by Alliance surveyors. It has no known native ecology. Data about the world is surprisingly brief and generic, painting a picture of an unpleasant and uninteresting place. But that's where we're going. But I think, who are we going to take? Right, so we haven't taken Garrus in a while, I don't think. But let's think about this. We're going to be facing Cerberus, so I'm guessing we're going to need a mix, a kind of a good mix. Now I'm full combat, so we need some mix of biotic and tech. I was thinking of taking Tally for because I quite like the idea of, we've got terrible atmosphere, so use someone who's already got a rebreather basically. So we'll take Liara, because then we have a proper, decent balance of biotic tech and combat. I don't think you'd really have this in real life, so I'm not sure I should be using this in RPG. But I know I'm one of the best fighters. Liara's one of the best. I'm one of the best pure fighters. Liara's one of the best pure biotics, and Tally's one of the best technicians we've got. So that's probably how I'd work it. We want kind of the best of each. And if we have someone else who's more general, then we'd end up having a mismatch. So I don't know what to do, so I'm going for kind of a generic balance across everyone. Let's go. Whee! And the Normandy drops us. And was it Glenn who commented? I apparently commented on one of my videos that the Mako must have amazing suspension, and his response was, yes, it's dropped from orbit by the Normandy. Well, not from orbit, but it's while in transit, while the Normandy's flying along, it just drops us out onto the surface. So we'll pick up these minerals while they're here. Whee! Bounce. No, come on. Can't. Right. And because of the atmosphere, I'm guessing we've all got our helmets on. Oh no! There we go. Just made it. Palladium, which I believe is occasionally used in gold, if memory serves, because it's used to replace it. So you very rarely will ever find. Ooh, there's a thing over there. Research facility, anomaly research facility. So we'll head to the debris. But gold is very soft and malleable, so you very rarely wear it. Well, I don't think you ever wear it 24 karat. I think 18 karat is like the most you can find, because they mix in like palladium, copper, silver, I think platinum in some cases, and that gives it, so some golds are green. You can find green gold, you can find red gold, you can find white gold, and as well as yellow gold. which is kind of the interesting thing you can with it. It's just so many different colours. I did a physics project on gold. I don't think I did very well in it. It was like, okay, pick something that's used in a particular material that's used for a particular thing, and I picked gold in jewellery because I couldn't for the life of me think of anything else.